Hi, parents and guardians. This is Miss Bohannon. I am the teacher for AP Language, also known as English 3 AP. So I am your student's teacher. I'm here to share just a couple of quick things with you. I'm going to kind of speed talk so that we can join together in Zoom if you have any questions. So one of the things I wanted to point out is that there are a few resources for students that you should know about. College Board is where you and your student will get all of your information about AP testing. Also, SAT testing information is there too. But anything they need to know about the AP test is there. Canvas is where your student will get all of the information from me, all their assignments for the course. Everything is hosted in Canvas. And then Remind 101, I do have for this course. If your student doesn't have a cell phone, that's totally fine. Email is a way that they can sign up. I send most communication through Canvas, but every once in a while I'll send a whole class reminder through Remind. No Red Ink is where we have AP writing and mechanics practice, but also in No Red Ink, there's a lot of SAT, ACT, and TSI practice. So if your student has one of those coming up, I get a lot of emails from parents and guardians. How can we get some practice in for SAT? That's a really wonderful place to go, No Red Ink, and the district already pays for it, so it's not even something that you have to pay for anymore. The Language of Composition is our textbook. It's online and students have access to it on Bear Cloud. I also have some for students to use in person when they're here. On the left, you can see contact information. Students can use my district email, Remind 101, or Canvas messages. Typically, students like to message me in Canvas, and I like that too. It's really quick and easy to keep track of it. Parents, you guys can message me through school status or my district email. I usually respond pretty quickly within a couple of hours, but if it's a day that I'm not here or if I receive something over the weekend, sometimes it can take a little bit longer. College Board, I'm not going to read this to you, but College Board has a description about AP English Language and Composition that basically it's a little bit different from other high school English courses that your student has taken. It's less focused on literature and it's much more focused on understanding and writing arguments. And so they're looking at things like this rhetorical situation, claims and evidence, reasoning and organization, style choices, and they're looking at how arguments are created effectively using those things and how they can create their own arguments. So we do a lot of nonfiction in this course as opposed to other courses that they've taken. You can find grades in Skyward. I typically really want parents to look and students to look in Skyward as opposed to Canvas for grades because there are a lot of assignments that we do that kind of build up into a third assessment of a skill that I'm going to take a grade for as opposed to the first or second time they try it out. I find that by the time they get a little bit of informal feedback from me and some reteaching, it's better to take a grade on that. And so you might see 3 or 4 assignments on a certain skill. For example, we're going to be working on embedding quotes. Well, they may do 2 or 3 assignments before I actually take a grade on embedding quotes. And that's built in for them, for their benefit, so that I can make adjustments to how and what I'm teaching to make them more ready for it. And so if you look in Canvas, you might see that some things look like they're missing a grade or missing an assignment. But really what's important in terms of grades is what I put in Skyward. Now, what's important in terms of what we're learning is actually in Canvas. So this is the English 3 AP Canvas page. And if you decide to become an observer or if you just want to pop onto your student's account and look at it, you'll see that every week there's an agenda here on the very home page. And it's going to look a little bit different starting next week. For a few weeks, we're going to have 8 period days every day. So you'll see Monday through Friday work, but it will be kind of parsed out. So there's a little bit of work every day. Same amount of work, just spread out in 5 days. So if you go to modules, you can see exactly what we're doing. If there's ever an assignment, I know a couple of times I have accidentally put in a Google Drive link that's available to people in White Settlement ISD only. I try not to do that because I want parents to be able to see everything. But if I ever do that, just hit request access and I will grant you access to that document and it will remind me to go change it so everyone can see it if they want to. Okay, that's all I can think of to show you guys. I am super excited about the students I have this year. I have some really fantastic writers, some really fantastic thinkers. I'm excited to grow them. I haven't been moving enough, so my lights are going off. I'm excited to grow them. I'm excited to see what we can learn and achieve this year. Please contact me if you ever need anything. And it was nice to talk to you.